You get and set properties on objects using the dot notation. So here we have a number of properties of this sphere. So to get a property, you just use the dot notation like this. So for example here, I can hit the Enter key on the number pad, and it brings me back the color of this sphere. Now let me change this to a different color. You set the color with an equal sign, like this. So now, when I hit Enter, it changes it back to the color that it had before. Pause does the same thing for the position. I'll hit the Enter key. And set it to 10, 10, 10. And when I hit Enter, the sphere moves. $name, hit Enter. So the name is Sphere01. I'll rename it Green Ball. Now when I hit Enter, it comes back with Green Ball. And I can also use that name with a $sign in front of it to set properties. So $, green ball, dot POS equals 0, 0, 0. And close the square bracket and hit Enter. And that moves back to 0, 0, 0. So the $sign indicates that what follows it is the string that defines the name of this object in the scene. And one tip on this, if you're going to be using this name in a script like this, don't put any spaces in it, because you'd be violating the Max script naming conventions. And finally here we have radius and setting that. And remember, when you're getting and setting properties on an object, you can get some of the properties of the object from the object class itself. So for example, sphere, in this case, you can get radius from the help file for the object class, sphere. But there will be other properties that are inherited from superclasses, such as the geometry class or the node class. So here are some node common properties. General node properties here. So name, for example, is a general node property. So this belongs to the node class. Wire color belongs to the node class. Transform properties, node transform properties. So pause, for example, belongs to the node class and is inherited by the geometry class and then by the sphere class. So just something to remember, that as you're working with an object, if you want to determine what properties are available for that object, you need to go all the way up the class hierarchy.